Alright, you guys know the routine. We'll get started in just a minute. Give people a chance to get on. Alright, 2 watchers. Start in just a few seconds. Don't forget to post your username so I know who's on, who we're talking to. What's up, Zelda? Alright, let's get started. So tonight we got ourselves Twin Peaks archive box. This is the 4th archive box that we've done so far. Break, sponsored by Blowout Cards. So this will go pretty quickly because it's an archive box. Except for the printing plates, we know everything that's in here. So I had seen somebody had posted about the printing plates, you know, and what cards are left. I'll say the printing plate for last. But someone help me out. Was it card number 85 was the was one of the ones with the good image on it? Alright. So this first pack was our 2 case hits. The It's Happening Again and some of the inserts. I always forget what that card is. The one, if it's ever been hit printing plate wise. I mean, it's definitely not, we didn't hit that card. I'm just asking to ask. Everything's all stuck together. I guess these are all inserts in the in box A. I think that was it. And then Most of the autographs were in box B. The exclusive autographs obviously are. So what do you still need out of the archive box, Zelda? Boy, stuck together. Come on. There we go. Oh, we gained a third. Well, with your two upper picks, it shouldn't be a problem to at least grab two of the cards you need. I mean, you figure the plates, the archive exclusive, two of the three archive exclusive autographs, and the base and inserts, they'll go for they'll go relatively high. Oh, forgot to put this down. I saw a Buffy collector made a play for the first pick there. I wonder what she still needs. She's just picking up different printing plates. How you doing tonight, Jerry? Maybe you'll remember. What was the Gotcha. Yeah, I have a feeling this will probably be the last thing that we open from the first series. Isn't Series 2 supposed to come out this fall? Actually, I'm gonna. Oh, let's open up the Rittenhouse website. I could have sworn they had. Yeah, they had a placeholder for it. Let's see if they kind of do like what Cryptozoic does. October 23rd is the initial release date. Hey, it's my body. Sebastian, I've been trying to. I've been waiting for you to get approved over on Blowout. I try and send a test private message, but I don't think you've gotten through yet. I think the mods have been pretty busy lately because I noticed some things are been a little slow the last couple of days. Well, if he signs more, what does that do to the value of his card from the first series? Well, Twilight Zone, we've got 2 cases. I'm hopefully going to do both of those tomorrow night. I'm going to try. Yeah, no, it said that you're not yet. At least I think it did. I'm guessing that once Houdini gets a chance to get you approved, you'll probably get another message. But the Viceroy Artist cards, I will definitely be doing some more. Just haven't had a chance yet. Okay, here's our exclusives. Piper Laurie. You know, I don't know if Rittenhouse ever watches any of the breaks that people do online. Come on, why won't you focus? There it goes. But please, I'm begging you, when you run out of these gold stickers, move to smaller stickers. Kenneth Welsh. We had filled 2 cases of Twilight Zone. It's got to be 2 months ago now. You're not in it at all, Zelda? And here's our Cheryl Lee. Yeah, you'd have to look it up and see when it was done. It was a long time ago. All right, what's the card number on this printing plate? Okay, just that way I can, when I come across the card. All right, Jim Belushi. Madchen Amick. The thing that worries me with the Twilight Zone is that the autograph list isn't very large, and there's a ton of inscriptions. So I wonder, you know, how that's going to pan out. I could, Wendy Roby, I could see us having, except for the inscriptions, what they might be, having the exact same cases, you know, minus 1 or 2 cards. Just one autograph, yeah, just one in that pack. That's why other people had asked, and I don't want to. All right, that is the card of our printing plates. I didn't want to add any more cases because I think it's going to get kind of redundant. Michael Horse. Oops. But after this break's done, I could see doing another break. I don't imagine Robert Nepper. I don't imagine that I don't think that it's going to go up in price. I think that the autograph list is a good list, but I think it's weak enough that the prices should stay steady for a while. So I could see doing another case. The biggest thing I'm worried about is is actually sorting the base cards, because it's a really big base set. So I hope that I you know, give myself enough play there. Michael Horse, because it's a, what is it, 150 card base set, so you're not getting a full set out of a box. Wendy Roby. You know, it's really just going to come down to how scarce the scarces are. Sherilyn Fenn. But artist choice, yeah. I thought I submitted another one, but I guess I didn't. Dana Ashbrook. Well, you can always buy into it if you want to try and grab a couple of spots too in the two cases that are going on currently. Probably the best pack in the whole thing here. So we got our Kyle McLaughlin. Come on. And they put him in the same pack as Peggy Lipton. Have you watched the new Twilight Zone? Charlotte Stewart? I haven't seen it at all yet, but I think it's only on. Isn't it only on All Access? So I don't get that. Krista Bell. Charlotte Stewart. And the spreadsheet's already up for this break. The draft list is set to the last archive box we opened. Nicole La Liberté. I was also waiting on artist choice a little bit because I was hoping Clark Middleton, I'd have a little bit better of a push on the space break over on Facebook. But that one, there's no rush at all on that break. You know, I talked to Viceroy, and you know, he was you know, he's fine with it taking however long it takes. He actually said that once the artist choice kind of dies down a little bit, he'll send people over. Hey, what's up, Liz? Ray Wise. And Ray Wise. Liz, I'll be able to let you know about the cards, the Game of Thrones cards. I don't know if I think I'm pretty much in like on par with the cost, but the same guy that I got the shadow box from, he had some of the map marker cards, so I got like maybe 4 of them. I paid roughly $8 a piece for them. Sherilyn Fenn, which, you know, I don't think it was anything. It wasn't a steal like the shadow box cards. And Cheryl Lee. Okay, halfway done. Yeah, it was in the list, and I'll be honest with you, I don't know which ones. Basically, it was just, you know, the auction ended, and he had them all in like minute after minute. And actually, not even. Everett McGill. So I was just kind of going bid happy. I don't even know which ones I won, but I think it was 4 of them. And Everett McGill. I also had added a couple season 3 foils back onto my want list because they I had like 2 or 3 that were really rough, so I'm not even going to put them in the pages. Harry Goes. I know, I couldn't believe it. I paid for it today. Like I said, I had to wait for the other auctions to end so I could pay for everything at once. But I was definitely extremely happy with that. Chris Mulkey. Considering I was bidding on the last set, and I think it went for like about $110. I want to say they're like $15, $20 a piece on average. And Harry Goes. I was actually bidding on right before I started. There was a lot of, it was 14 different storyboard cards. James Marshall. But I was on my phone, so I was really bidding stupidly, and I ended up getting outbid. It only went for $12.50, which I figured a buck a card was James Marshall was pretty good. It lags a little bit on the phone, so I didn't get a chance to get my last bid in. Sabrina Sutherland. And George, was it Griffith, right? Yeah, Griffith. Young Dana Ashbrook. Yeah, I mean, I know they're not expensive, that particular insert, but like I said, I was figuring at a buck a piece, you can't go wrong. That's a big, because it's a big set. There's Piper Laurie again. I'm still not sure why I didn't have those on my want list in the first place. Kenneth Welsh. And Carol Stroiken. Hey, you know what? We should start now, since this is all the non-sport people. So, who that's listening right now will be going to the National next year in Atlantic City? Carol Stroiken again. And Kimmy Robertson. Well, that's why I'm bringing it up. I forget where everybody lives. Kimmy Robertson again. Yeah, for next year. I guess it was good enough to have it back. Gary Hirschberger, and Gary Hirschberger. The nice thing about when it's in Atlantic City is that there is a train that they call the Gamblers Express that runs all through New Jersey. You can basically take it from Philadelphia to New Jersey, and one of the train stations is in my hometown. So if I don't feel like driving, I can get there by train, but I can drive there in less than a half an hour. Madchen Amick. And our last one, Lenny Von Dolan. There's our case topper. And last but not least is our printing plates. And it is card number 9. So that is what the card, a little bit darker on camera. So you have a profile there. That actually shows up a lot better. And obviously the other colors, I mean the cyan will show up pretty good, but magenta and yellow, just forget about it. Cyan actually shows up nice too. So again, that was card number 9. Okay, that is it for the break. So a couple of things. I am is she? I don't know. That's what I was asking about, what plates were left, and I know somebody just was posting about it on Blowout. All right, so I'm going to take pictures of the exclusives and the plates, and probably the McLaughlin, just because that's the the top standard autograph in here, and then I'll list what the plate number is. Everything else is already listed. The spreadsheet's already done. The draft order is already done. It's based off of our last archive box. If you remember, I added an official binder into this break. If somebody wants it, it is, you just have to pay the postage on it because they're a pain in the ass to mail. But besides that, if you want it, it's included. I'm going to offer the same thing. Whoever takes the base and inserts, if you want an official binder, I think I have 2 left. Yeah, when we were doing all of our big breaks and I was offering binders, I bought like an extra box of binders figuring people would take them, and then everybody didn't. So I ended up with a couple of extras. So I think I have 2 left. And that's about it. If there's anything you want to have broken, remember, shoot me a message over on Blowout. Join my Facebook group, iFish73 Breaks and Mail Service. We are slowly filling the last of Space Series 2 from Viceroy, doing our first break over there. It's about 2/3 of the way full, I think. And I think that is about it. And I don't think George had posted in this break thread about if we were to do another one to make it a snake. I'll be honest with you, I don't think there's enough interest in this anymore to do another one. I think we're all going to just wait for the new series to come out in October. Who knows, maybe it'll drop some more and we can add on to the second series. We'll figure that out in a couple of months when we get closer. So again, thanks for watching, and I will see you guys on the next break.